As you mentioned, its border with Serbia completely closed. Even those official border crossings that were closed at midnight last night. We saw this massive rush, as you mentioned there, for the border before those new laws came into place, these new policies came into place. People hoping to make it across to Hungary, most of them wanting to transition past Hungary and into Central Europe, places like Germany and beyond. But Hungary definitely cracking down, as you mentioned, state of emergency in 2 southern counties. Now, what this means is that the army can actually be brought in to back up police either along the border in security there or in any migrant related duties, is what they say. This has to be approved by Parliament, and that's going to be done next week normally. But the emergency situation also gives police new powers. They can now enter anybody's home without a warrant if they suspect people without the documents, migrants without the papers, are living there. It also means that courts will now put any asylum-related requests to the top of their to-do list. However, it's been made very clear by the Hungarian authorities that for them, anybody coming through Serbia, and the vast majority of the 200,000 people who have gone into Hungary so far this year have walked through Serbia. For Hungary, they are not a valid request. As for them, Serbia is a safe country.
Now, speaking ahead of this press conference, Germany was already quite firm on those who do not want to take part, particularly speaking about these quotas for the refugees, by saying that they want to punish them. What would they do exactly? What could they do?
Well, Berlin really very disappointed that the 7 hours of talks in Brussels on Monday didn't lead to very much apart from a very vague draft proposal. Berlin now wants some of the EU funds that go to countries to be stripped. They want punishment for the countries that don't take on part of the responsibility of hosting the refugees. Now, Vice-Chancellor Sigmar Gabriel really said that Europe had made a fool of itself against on Monday, that this crisis is far bigger than the Greek crisis and that we need a summit sooner rather than later. We're now being told that October 8th is the day that Brussels will outlay details of what to do about the crisis and possibly how to spread out this 120,000 refugee requests around the other 22 countries.